Hey everybody, Standing Ovation back with another break. And here we go again. Upper Deck's flagship product has hit the shelves yesterday. Actually, it's release day now as I'm making this, but it's late in the day, so this is the day after release day for 25-26 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey. The flagship brand. Probably the most collected brand over the years since 1990-91. They put out 2 series every year. It became 3 series a few years back when they started with the extended series. Let's see what happens here. A couple more hobby boxes to crack. Watched a lot of videos today to see what the product looks like. It's a lot like last year's product. Very much filled up with inserts that will become a dime a dozen. And then there's a whole bunch of inserts that are really hard to find. They got all the parallels that people like to chase. There's a couple of new inserts. I like the idea they've added a kind of downtown type of insert, if you want to call it that, or a kaboom type of insert if you're a collector of other sports. Bootleg inserts. They're like 1 in every 8 cases. I don't know the odds of everything I'll try to get and put up on the screen. But it's kind of broken down between rare inserts and easy to get inserts. And then all the parallels. The outbursts are back. The pop counts are back. A lot of the familiar inserts are back. They've tweaked it a little bit. They don't have any of the gamer inserts, all the FX things or whatever they were last year. They've switched those off. And then all the inserts have parallels as well. There's reds and gold parallels of most of the insert sets, except for the really rare ones. Clear cut parallels and numbered outburst parallels, or you can get in hobby, but you can't get in retail. What else is new this year? They put a gold Dazzler in it this year that are super rare. They're as rare as the bootleg. I don't think they're numbered, but cool gold Dazzlers. Anyway, I won't go on and on. There's a lot of other people that do a lot better job at presenting all the information here. I'm just into the ripping. I'm after a DEMIDOV. I'm after a DEMIDOV high gloss, exclusive, outburst, gold outburst, of course. That would be just awesome. There's a bounty out on that card from a couple of people, but let's see what we can do in a couple of boxes. 24 packs altogether. 12 cards per pack, 12 packs per box, 6 Young Guns in every box, 3 inserts per pack if you include Young Guns as inserts. Canvas cards have Harek, I think, is the only big Young Guns in canvas. But let's see what we can find here. Toffoli, Sandine, Coronado. The backs look a lot like last year's. Changed it up a little bit this year. The names are a little bit easier to read. Me and my old man eyes. Well, there we go. Young Guns outburst right off the bat. Rodrigo Abolos. Yeah, I don't know. Michkov was the big guy last year. I have no idea who this guy is, but that card pops. Sebastian Aho and Sveshnikov, Comrades card. Who's this guy? From Riga, Latvia. Born in 1996. We'll see. But that's cool. Young Guns Outburst, my very first pack. We'll see where it goes from here. Another new insert. Compositions. The shiny kinds of inserts. Again, these are the very common inserts, but there are reds and gold parallels of these. Reds are numbered out of 199. Golds are out of 25. There's Drysdale. Quinner. Kulich. Got a goal last night. There's Gallagher. And Wenberg. Okay. Young Guns Outburst in the very first pack. Pack 1 was a hit. Get some horizontal stuff. There's the first Elias Pettersson in the set. There's a new Elias Pettersson on the Canucks, and he's a Young Guns in the series as well. Carrick Beniers. There's a canvas card. I watched Fulton's break, and he described it. The logo kind of looks like the Survivor TV show logo. I agree. It's got some color there. First regular Young Guns is Mark Gatcon. Canvas cards really do look cool. I'm not sure I like the Young Guns design this year. It's so simple. It's like 0809 that they just put the foil on there. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. Cup Quest, another new insert. Chris Kreider, although he's no longer on the Rangers. I like any card with the Stanley Cup shown on it, so that is cool. And the rest of the base, I got Sherwood. They should put hits on the categories, because your league leader in hits last year. Stoner, Bobby McMahon, Kochekov, and J-Rob. Labushkin, Cam Fowler, it's a cool picture. Adam Henrique. Jake DeBrusk, Mackenzie Blackwood, UD Encore, Leon Draisaitl, the 98-99 Upper Deck style. Actually, 98-99 had more of like a hash mark thing on the side. There's a speckle parallel of a UD portrait, Dougie Hamilton. Speckle. And sizzle reel, Mason McTavish. Looks a little bit, maybe too happy in that picture. Okay, Lazat, Couturier, Jeremy Lazon, and Matthias Samuelson. Yeah, there's a QR code on the back there, and you can scan that and go and see a highlight. Looks like we're due for another Young Guns. Pospisil, Foligno, Carrier, Edmund, Kent Johnson, Gabe, Tarasenko, Zizikas. Utah Mammoth finally says it on there, although their away jerseys still just say Utah. I mean, they've probably got 3 jerseys. Sergachev, DeBrincat, Larkin, Comrades, Rory Cairns, Young Guns, and what's this one? The goal-oriented. Artemi Panarin, goal-oriented. Another one of the new inserts. This guy's from Caledon. Did a lot of skiing there when I was a kid. Caledon, Ontario. Woburn, he's an American. And let's just get through this base. We got Jordan Stahl, Letang, Max Domi, Chinnikov, Dylan DeMello, Dylan Strome. Back-to-back Dylans. There's J.J. Moser, Tavish, Connor Geeky. Got a Dazzler, Jared McCann. Seattle Kraken. There's Charlie McAvoy, UD Canvas. The Young Guns Outburst Tribute. He's one of the 5 in this year's set. There's Kyle Connor, Cup Quest. Ovechkin being the big one. Who else is in there? You got McAvoy, Ovechkin, Zach Hyman, I think Jordan Stahl, and Shesterkin. Yeah, I think those are the 5. Point, Matheson, Gustafson, Falk, UD Encore, Zach Hyman, just mentioned him, and there he is. Sizzle Reel is an Oilers pack. I got a sizzle reel of Leo and Sam Morton. Second Flames Young Guns in a box. Sam Morton. Although Perek would be the guy you'd probably want. I don't know if he's in the regular set. I think he is. I know he's in the canvas set. Konechny and McDonough. Bottom right corner on that is not mint. Not that it's a big issue, but right out of the pack, how does your back front looks okay? Some quality issues. How these ones look. Seems to be just the one. That's my second Encore Oilers hit. Of course, the big chase of this is the Canvas Makar autograph. There's 8 of them that are out there. Kind of like last year they did with the Ovechkin. But that's Ovechkin, it's the Young Guns. Ronick, Michkov. See if Rick Tocchet can actually let the guy get some more ice time to get him going. Jake Gensel, Kopp, Trinan. Bustle card, Boldy. Goal-oriented, Brady to Chucker.
Bustle.
And a Young Guns Demidov. That's the guy you want. That's a good start. Right on day 1, release day, of course. Day after release day now if you're watching this. But man, what a game he had the other night. The Habs looked like a pretty lethal team there. Caulfield with game winner right after Demidov scored on the give and go. Yeah, he looks like he's going to be a good one. The Habs' future looking bright. All right, let's keep on going. This box 1's been a winner. And what do we got? Let's through the base again. Sagan. Some really cool photography. Don't mean to be rushing through the base cards. There's another speckle parallel. Bustle of Dylan Holloway. Bustling along. And a canvas. Logan Stankoven. Finally got one in the Hurricanes jersey. That's a cool picture. Connor Bedard, UD Portraits. That is a weird kind of smile. That kind of bizarre picture is that. Very bizarre. The portraits and the Fanimation kind of go together this year. They look a lot alike. Fanimation, it's like a horizontal version of a portrait almost. Next up, I broke right into a Young Guns. Okay, there's Jacob Skarek for the Islanders. Don't know a lot about him from Sheshia. The base we got in here. Get through the base. Paterka now on the Mammoth. And Minty. Encore of Barbashev with a tracking systems. Dustin Wolf. I haven't seen one of those yet. One of the more common inserts. Tracking systems. And Barbashev. UD Encore. We're getting down there. Only 3 packs left. There should be a Young Guns in one of them. Right. Anafin. Amadio. Krebs. Maselli. Now a Leaf. Got a UD Deluxe. Eric Goodbranson. Veteran defenseman for the Blue Jackets. That is a cool photo. Numbered on there. 71 of 250. Got a portraits of Cider and a sizzle reel. Kent Johnson. Sizzle reel. UD Deluxe. Doesn't say it on the back, only on the front. The blue foiled numbered parallel at a 250. And there's Protas, Ingram, Rasmus Anderson, and Josh Manson. One to go after this. Mr. Mustache, Middleton, Roy, Brady to Chuck. There's Connor, Captain Connor, smiling away. Josh Anderson, Alex Turcotte, Dylan Gunter, Braden McNabb. There's Matthews. That's cool. Matthews and McDavid in the same pack, both smiling away at you. UD Canvas, Brandon Hagel, scrappy Brandon Hagel from Team Canada.
That was a cool game.
There's Donovan Sabrango, Young Guns. I should know more about these Young Guns. I didn't do a lot of pre-study on this set. There's composition of Marco Rossi. Donovan Sabrango, Young Guns, and one last pack. Beecher, Luosterainen, Stolarst, Thrun, Tough Tom Wilson, Matt Dumba, Connor Hellebuck, Bobby Brink, Ryan Paling, Black and White Canvas with Utah Mammoths, Logan Cooley, and Perfetti Encore with last insert being a tracking system Grubauer. Last year they did aimbots. This year they got tracking system. Well, that box is clearly a win. Got Young Guns DEMIDOV Outburst Young Guns of, who's this guy? Abels. I already forgot who it was. Rest of the box was not bad. I guess once you hit the DEMIDOV, you're already won. The sleeved up hits I got out of that was one deluxe parallel of Gudbranson out of 250. I sleeved up the Encores just because, I don't know, there's 100 of them. I figured they'll be popular. 2 Oilers and the Barbashev with Perfetti. 1 Dazzler, the McCann. Speckle parallels of a bustle and a portrait. A black and white canvas. Regular canvases, 4 per box. I didn't get a Young Guns, but I got a Nuge, a McAvoy, Stankman, and a Hagel. And the base inserts, if you want to call them, I got 1 bustle, 3 sizzles, 2 tracking systems, a couple of goal-orienteds, couple of compositions, comrades, Cup Quests, got 2 of those as well, portraits, 2 of those, and the Young Guns. Aside from the DEMIDOV, I don't think I got anybody too big. Sabrango, Scarlett, Cairns, Gatcomb, and Sam Morton. But this one is the one everybody wants. So that's a good start. Make way for box number 2. I think the DEMIDOV's selling for about 300 Canadian right on release day. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. The first ones always seem to go for a bit more. Forgot to mention these boxes were $159.99 plus tax. I made the drive up island to Comox to buy these at Colossal. Okay, here we go. Box number 2. I'm just going to fly through the base at this point. I am more interested in what's in the middle. Nice Suzuki card there. There's Nazar. I got a Reinhardt Bustle. Okay, well, that's a nice Young Guns to get. Good Young Guns there. Zane Parikh. I pulled him out of Artifacts, too. Seth Jarvis Portraits. Learned real fast that he's really popular. Artifacts jersey cards sold fairly quickly. It's a cool picture of Askarov. Puck right in his face. And Jackson Blake. Looking like he's got a career going with the Canes. There's a nice Parikh. Good one to hit. You got Alexiak. Tyler Bertuzzi. Gibby. Markstrom. Kemper. Speckly sizzle reel of Wyatt Johnson. Kirill Marchenko. Sizzle reel. It's a happy moment in the crowd. He's pretty proud of himself. And the composition of A.M. Austin Matthews. And the rest of the base. Love Flagship release day. Really like Flagship. Good photos. Fun to rip. Hedman. Comrades to Chuck and Barkov. The Hedman Encore card. And Young Guns Quinn Hudson. Related to Lane, I believe that's his brother. Not sure who's younger or older. Quinn Hudson for the Oilers. Young Guns. Kulikov and Stammer. McDavid and Draisaitl. Comrades. Cam Lind, Young Guns. From Bridgewater, Mass. Cam Lund. I called him Lind. Could be more readable. Not as bad as last year's. There's Zuccarello Portraits. I'm sleeving it up just because it's got 2 awesome players. Cam Lund. Not Lind, Lund. Basing out. There's the checklist. Haven't seen one of those yet. There's Nick Jensen. Nurse. Dickinson. Bobby Brink. Lucas Raymond. Dazzlers. Pumped up Jack Eichel. Yeah! And a goal-oriented of Leo. A couple more base cards to finish off the pack. I've seen a couple bootlegs. I saw Ziri's video late last night, and he got lucky and found one. I also watched California Dave in the Gong Show podcast video channel there. He got one. That was kind of cool to see. There's Joaquin Kemmel. Not Jimmy Kimmel. Joaquin Kemmel. Sizzle reel. Marchenko sizzled it up. And the Young Guns of Carter Mazur. Carter Mazur? What's it say back there? You are a lizard lion. Wow. Neat sign. Dylan Holloway and the base. Finish off the pack. There's Quinter and Gallagher. Carter Mazur. I really should be more up on a lot of these guys by now. The checklist has been out for a while. Get into the second half of this box. Young Guns Outburst again. Mark Gatcomb. Awesome. Hitting a Young Guns Outburst in each box. You got 1 Outburst in every box, but there's 250 of them you could get. Again, a guy I don't know a whole lot about. I don't think he's a superstar or anything, but it's an Outburst and it's Young Guns. There's a guy I like. Matty Nye, sizzle reel, and a goal-oriented Petey. And the rest of the base. Next pack up. This box is looking very similar in the layout. See if it's got any other surprises left inside. There's Aho Canvas. Ethan Frank Young Guns with the Fox portraits. Ethan Frank, again, not that young of a Young Guns. These portraits cards are like, you know, the old Incredible Hulk TV show. You can see half and half, like the Hulk, and then not.
Whatever.
I'm old. Tyler Myers, Chatfield, and Engvall. Ethan Frank Young Guns. Aside from the Perec, I don't think I've heard of any of these guys. Oh, Ryan Leonard's a big name you want to hit. Jimmy Snuggerud, Levushinov, I can't say his name. Maybe Rinzel on the Hawks. There's a lot of them. Wiesplat, Preds, forgetting a few guys. There's probably about 10 or 11 guys on the checklist of Young Guns that you might want to put aside for your keepers. The rest of them, well, they fill in the set. Macklin Celebrini, what's going on with this? He's making funny faces in the pictures there. What else? We got a Linus Ullmark Encore, sizzle reel of Wyatt Johnson, compositions, Philip Forsberg. Next up, we got a Sandine, Clark, Coronado, Scheifele, Carrick. Wow, it's a pop count. We got a Demidov hit. That is cool. Pop count 1000, Ivan Demidov. PETG insert, Sebastian Aho, and a J-Rob compositions. There's a lot of pop count parallels. That's the most common of them all. Ivan Demidov, top rookie this year. What a first couple of boxes. I'm getting a little bit over-rewarded here because I've seen some breaks that didn't go as well. But I can't complain. I got to thank Din again up at Colossal for just passing me these two boxes because I didn't pick them. He did. And I got lucky. It's the second last pack. Finishing off with a Young Guns canvas. Jimmy Kimmel. No, not Jimmy Kimmel. Joaquin Camel. Camel? No. Camel Toe. No, Camel. Another Demidov. Joaquin Kimmel. Young Guns canvas. Demidov, Levushinov, Young Guns checklist with a Cup Quest.
Marner.
The Golden Knight. I still miss him. Young Guns checklist, Demidov. I mean, I'm glad the Preds got some young talent. They're getting to be pretty old. They need some more youth. Okay, last pack of the break. Thanks for watching. Tap the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like this sort of thing and you're not subscribed. Help me get to that 5,000 subscribers. I got a break ready to go as soon as I hit 5,000. I'm itching to rip a box of the Cup, which it'll happen when I get to 5,000. Okay, last pack. We've got Darlene, a checklist. Jake DeBrusk. Mackenzie Blackwood. Another acetate hit. PETG clear cut. Jamie Drysdale with an encore of Dalibor Dovrovsky. Who is that guy? Drysdale on the PETG. Who is this guy? Some rookie for St. Louis, and I just dropped Blackwood. Mackenzie Blackwood tracking systems. Dropped it like I didn't even care.
Who are you?
Zvolen, Slovakia, born in 2005. Don't know him. And that is that. All right, I cracked the smack out of those two boxes. Good start to the year for me with Flagship. Got that Comrades, David and Leo, Clear Cut, Drysdale, Lucas Raymond, Dazzlers. Only one speckle in this box. I got the Sizzle Reel, Wyatt Johnson, 4 Encores. This time I got a rookie. Actually got 2 rookies. Dvorsky and Camel. The Young Guns this time. With that Perec, I got the checklist with Demidov and Levushinov, and then a bunch of guys I don't know. Frank, Mazur, Lund, and Hudson. Well, Hudson I've heard of. Canvas, Camel, Outburst, Gatcom with an 8 Young Guns box. And then, of course, your regular inserts. I don't think I missed this. Oh, I did. I missed one of the... I lied. I had one other speckle. The compositions of Forsberg. The rest of the canvas hits for Aho, Eichel, and Marchenko with the Young Guns this time. I think it's every other box you get a Young Guns canvas. Usually 6 in a case. And the rest of the base inserts. Got 1 Comrade, Chuck, and Barkov after I got the Oilers hit. Only 1 tracking system. And Bustle. 2 of the compositions. 3 portraits this time. 4 of the sizzle reels, 1 Cup Quest, and 2 goal-oriented. Can't complain how that went. First 2 boxes of Flagship this year. Those 2 were definitely above average. Hopefully your breaks go just as well, if not better. There's a Red Outburst Demidov, 25 of those that are going to be super popular. The gold one, of course, when it shows up, that'll be the most popular card in the set this year. Although there's a Demidov 101 pop count out there too, I suppose. Lots of cool stuff. Those Makars would be really cool to hit. One of the bootlegs, that would be cool. It looks like that'll be something that's going to be back year after year, and I can imagine in a couple of years now a golden bootleg. But for now, really cool to have something that's like a multi-case hit type of of insert. I've been saying it for a while. They need a Kaboom or a Downtown type of chase insert. More of this stuff coming. I finally got my artifact shipment that came in. The postal strike is winding down up here in Canada. Things are starting to move again. So thanks again for being patient with me if you're on eBay. I know it was tough getting through this strike. And thanks again for watching, everybody. We'll have another break up this weekend. And in the meantime, keep on collecting.